All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show, Tuesday, July 26, 2022. I got a pretty big slate of Major League Baseball games that we'll go through today. I'll give a pick out for every game, and then at the end, I'll give out our best picks of the day. We're live Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room. And we're also live uh, on the ASAP Sports Network on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch as well. Please hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Hit the like and follow buttons on Facebook. We'd greatly appreciate it. We also do a sports talk show, GSR Gonzo Sports Room. It's live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room. If you missed last night's show, go check it out. The sports judge Jonathan Mathis joined us last night. Freddie Henderson, the president of the ASAP Sports Network, joined us last night. It was a good episode. Go check it out on our YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room. We also do a pro wrestling podcast, GWR Gonzo's Wrestling Room. You can find it on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast. Most places you listen to podcasts, you can find it at Gonzo's Wrestling Room. You can also find the video version of it on our YouTube page at Gonzo Sports Room. Find the video version of it on our YouTube page at Gonzo Sports Room. All right. Okay, let's jump into today's slate of games. We have one game that's going on right now, and then we have a full slate of games as well. On right now, you have the Pittsburgh Pirates at the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs are up 3-0 in the fourth inning. Live odds in this game is the Cubs are 2.5 run favorites. Of course, they just put Cubs are minus 1250 on the money line. Pirates are plus 640 on the money line. Over-unders at 7.5. Cubs are up 3-0 in the fourth inning of that game. Our next game of the day will be the Miami Marlins at the Cincinnati Reds. This game is at 6:41 p.m. Eastern tonight. The Marlins are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They're minus 112 on the money line. The Reds are minus 104 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 8.5 runs. The Marlins are 45-51 on the season, 23-28 on the road. As a team, they're hitting .238 on the season and have a team ERA of 3.84. On the mound tonight for the Marlins is Lopez. He has a 6-5 record on the season and a 3.14 ERA. The Marlins are 2-3 over their last 5 games. The Reds are 37-58. They're 21-29 at home. On the season as a team, they're hitting 241 and have a team ERA of 5.22. On the mound tonight for the Reds is Hunter Green. He is 3-11 on the season with a 5.78 ERA. The Reds won the first game of this series last night, and the Reds are 3-2 over their last 5 after winning the series over the Cardinals over the weekend. The Reds have been playing better baseball. They got off to a terrible start of the season. Had like a 2 for 23 April. Played a lot better in May and June. Went into the All-Star break on a good playing good baseball. Came out of the All-Star break, playing good baseball. Hunter Green's ERA is a little deceiving because his higher ERA is because of his a lot of it's because of his earlier starts in the season. Here as of late, he's been pitching pretty well. I like the Reds here tonight to get the win at home against the Miami Marlins. Reds are playing good baseball, and I expect them to keep that up here tonight against the Marlins. Next game is the Atlanta Braves at the Philadelphia Phillies. The Braves are 1.5-run favorites. They are minus 120 on the money line. The Phillies are plus 102 on the money line. Over-under for this game is at 7.5 runs. The Braves are 58-40 on the season, 25-19 on the road. As a team on the season, the Braves are hitting 248 and have a team ERA of 3.64. On the mound tonight for the Braves will be Strider. He has a 4-3 record on the season and a 3.03 ERA. Braves are 2-3 over their last 5. The Phillies are 50-46 on the season, 25-24 at home. As a team, they're hitting 245 on the season and have a 3.79 ERA, or team ERA, excuse me. They will have Nola on the mound, who has a record of 6-7 on the season and a 3.13 ERA. The Phillies are 2-3 over their last 5 games. The Phillies did defeat the Braves last night in the first game of this series. I like the Braves tonight on the road to even this series up at one game apiece. So I like the Braves on the money line. Next game, we have the Tampa Bay Rays at the Baltimore Orioles. This game starts at 7:06 p.m. Eastern. The Rays are 1.5-run favorites and are minus 194 on the money line. The Orioles are plus 162 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 7.5 runs. The Rays are 52-44 on the season, 21-26 on the road. They're hitting 240 as a team on the season and have a team ERA of 3.41. The Rays will have McClanahan on the mound tonight. He has a 10-3 record on the season and a 1.71 ERA. The Rays are 2-3 over their last 5 games. The Orioles are 48-48 on the season, 27-19 at home. As a team, they're hitting 235 on the season. And have a team ERA of 3.95. On the mound tonight for the Orioles will be Watkins. He has a 3-1 record and a 3.93 ERA. The Orioles won the first game of this series last night. I like the Rays to bounce back tonight, even the series up. I like the Rays on the money line with the McClanahan on the mound. Next game is the St. Louis Cardinals at the Toronto Blue Jays. This game starts at 7:08 p.m. Eastern Time. The Blue Jays are 1.5-run favorites and minus 240 on the money line. The Cardinals are plus 198 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 9 runs. The Cardinals are 51-46 on the season, 22-26 on the road. As a team, they're hitting 251 on the season and have a team ERA of 3.83. On the mound tonight for the Cardinals, it's Palante. He has a record of 3-4 on the season and a 3.34 ERA. The Cardinals are 3-2 over their last five games. The Blue Jays are 53-43 on the season, 30-19 at home. They're hitting 267 as a team and have a 3.94 ERA. Barrios is on the mound tonight for the Blue Jays. He has a 7-4 record and a 5.22 ERA. The Blue Jays are 5-0 over their last five games. They swept the Red Sox over the weekend. Blue Jays have been playing good baseball coming out of the All-Star break. The Cardinals have been playing good baseball most of the season. They're starting pitching. They only have a couple starters that have been pitching real great. The Blue Jays have been on fire here, but I like the Cardinals here as home underdogs with Palante on the mound. I look for the Cardinals to get back to their winning ways. All right, next game is the Cleveland Guardians at the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox are 1.5 run favorites. They are minus 144 on the money line. The Guardians are plus 122 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 10 runs. The Guardians are 48-47 on the season, 23-28 on the road. As a team, they're hitting 252 on the season and have a team ERA of 3.89. On the mound tonight for the Guardians will be Shaw. He has a 4-2 record on the season and a 5.29 ERA. The Guardians are 2-3 over their last five games. The Red Sox are 49-48 on the season, 24-23 at home, hitting 255 as a team on the season and have a team ERA of 4.29. On the mound tonight for the Red Sox will be Winchkowski. He has a 3-4 record on the season and a 4.38 ERA. The Red Sox are 1-4 in their last five games. Won the first game of this series last night to break a losing streak. I look for the Red Sox to win again tonight against the Guardians. I like the Boston Red Sox here on the money line. Next game, the New York Yankees at the New York Mets. This should be a real good series here. Get the Subway Series. Should be a real good series. Both these teams have been playing good baseball on the year. Yankees are 1.5 run favorites and minus 116 on the money line. The Mets are minus 102 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8 runs. The Yankees are 66-31 on the season, 26-19 on the road. As a team, they're hitting 246 on the season and have a 3.15 team ERA. On the mound tonight for the Yankees will be Montgomery. He has a 3-2 record on the season and a 3.25 ERA. Yankees are 2-3 over their last five games. The Mets are 59-37 on the season, 29-17 at home. As a team, they're hitting 252 on the season and have a 3.60 team ERA. The Mets will have Walker on the mound tonight. He has a record of 7-2 on the season and a 2.55 ERA. I like the New York Mets here on the money line at home at the minus 102 on the money line with Walker on the mound. Walker's been solid all season. Yankees have been struggling a little bit here as of late. Lost the series to the Reds there before the All-Star break. I just like the way the Mets have been playing. So I like the Mets here at home on the money line. All right, we're going to take a short commercial break, and then we'll come back and finish going through the rest of these baseball games. So enjoy this short video, and we'll be right back.
Get ready. This summer, the Arena League Sports is on ASAP Network. Tune in live on either the Tiki Live or Roku app, as well as your smart home TV.
Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. 365, we making a plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. Sport all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. Network. We on top of our game. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays.
All right, welcome back to Easy Money, a sports betting show here on Tuesday, July 26, 2022. We went through about half of the Major League Baseball games for today. We'll continue to go through them, and then after we get through all the games, I'll give out my picks of the day. Next game we have is the San Diego Padres at the Detroit Tigers. The Padres are 1.5 run favorites, minus 178 on the money line. The Tigers are plus 150 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8 runs. The Padres are 54-44 on the season, 29-23 on the road. As a team, they're hitting 241 on the season and have a 3.79 team ERA. They will have Clevenger on the mound, who has a 2-3 record on the season and a 3.50 ERA. The Padres are 2-3 over their last 5 games. The Tigers are 39-58 on the season, 24-26 at home. As a team, they're hitting 228 on the season and have a team ERA of 4.16. The Tigers will have Garrett on the mound. Or Garrett Hill on the mound. He's 1-2 on the season with a 5.63 ERA. The Tigers are 2-3 over their last 5. The Tigers did win the first game of this series tonight, pulling out a big win against the Padres last night. I'll look for the Padres to bounce back today. I like the Padres here on the money line against the Tigers. Next game is the Los Angeles Angels at the Kansas City Royals. The Royals are 1.5 run favorites. They are minus 124 on the money line. The Angels are plus 106 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8.5 runs. The Angels are 40-56 on the season, 18-29 on the road. They're hitting 230 as a team on the season and have a 4.05 team ERA. They will have Suarez on the mound tonight, who has a 1-4 record on the season and a 5.60 ERA. The Angels are 1-4 over their last 5 games. The Royals are 39-57 on the season, 22-28 at home. They're hitting 249 as a team on the season, have a team ERA of 4.70. They will have Zerpa on the mound, who is 2-0 with a 1.29 ERA. The Royals are 3-2 over their last 5 games. They are on the 3-game winning streak. They won the first game of this series last night versus the Angels. I like the Royals again today on the money line over the Angels. Next game is the Minnesota Twins at the Milwaukee Brewers. The Twins are 1.5 run favorites. They're minus 102 on the money line. The Brewers are minus 116 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 9.5 runs. The Twins are 52-44 on the season, 25-22 on the road. As a team, they're hitting 253 on the season, have a 3.89 team ERA. They will have Bundy on the mound, who is 6-4 with a 4.71 ERA. The Brewers are 53-44 on the season, 24-20 at home. They're hitting .237 as a team and have a team ERA at 3.86. The Brewers will have Small on the mound tonight. He is 0-0 with a 6.75 ERA. Brewers are 3-2 over their last 5. Small has only pitched like 2 innings this season. So this is going to be pretty much a bullpen game for the Brewers. Should be a good game. Both these teams are pretty good teams. Because the Brewers are leaning toward their bullpen in this game, I like the Twins to win this game. Next game we have is the Chicago White Sox at the Colorado Rockies. The White Sox are 1.5 run favorites, minus 110 on the money line. The Rockies are minus 106 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 11 runs. The White Sox are 48-48 on the season, 27-21 on the road. As a team, the White Sox are hitting .257 and have a team ERA of 4.03 on the season. On the mound tonight for the White Sox is Kapesh. He has a 3-6 record with a 3.36 ERA. The White Sox are 3-2 over their last 5 games. The Rockies are 44-53 on the season, 28-23 at home. The Rockies are hitting .261 as a team on the season, have a 4.88 team ERA. Marquez is on the mound with a 6-7 record and a 5.47 ERA. Rockies are 1-4 over their last 5. I like the White Sox here in this game tonight over the Colorado Rockies. Then we have the Houston Astros at the Oakland Athletics. These are two teams that have been going totally opposite directions on their season. The Astros are 1.5 run favorites, minus 164 on the money line. The Athletics are plus 138 on the money line. Over-unders at 6.5 runs. The Astros are 64-33 on the season, 34-19 on the road, hitting .240 as a team on the season and have a team ERA at 3.03. On the mound tonight for the Astros is Garcia. He has an 8-5 record on the season with a 3.65 ERA. The Astros are 4-1 over their last 5 games. The Athletics are 36-63 on the season, 15-33 at home, hitting .214 as a team on the season and have a team ERA of 4.33. They will have Montas on the mound tonight, who has a 3-9 record and a 3.16 ERA. The Athletics have came out of the All-Star break playing good baseball. They are 4-1 over their last 5 games. Did win the first game of this series last night. But I look for the Astros to bounce back tonight and win game 2 of this series with Garcia on the mound. So I like the Astros here on the money line. The next game is the San Francisco Giants at the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Giants are 1.5 run favorites, minus 198 on the money line. The Diamondbacks are plus 166 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 8.5 runs. The Giants are 48-48 on the season, 22-26 on the road, hitting .234 as a team on the season and have a team ERA of 3.86. On the mound tonight for the Giants is Rodon. He has an 8-5 record with a 2.95 ERA. The Giants are 0-5 over their last 5 games. The Diamondbacks are 43-53 on the season, 25-27 at home. They are hitting .223 as a team on the season and have a team ERA of 4.22. On the mound tonight for the Diamondbacks is Gilbert. He has an 0-3 record with a 5.34 ERA. The Diamondbacks are 4-1 over their last 5. Giants have got off to a slow start coming out of the All-Star break. The Diamondbacks have been rolling. I like the Giants tonight with Rendon on the mound to snap this 5-game losing streak. Next game is the Texas Rangers at the Seattle Mariners. The Mariners are 1.5 run favorites, minus 162 on the money line. The Rangers are plus 136 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8.5 runs. The Rangers are 43 and 52 on the season, 22 and 26 on the road. As a team, they're hitting 240 on the season and have a team ERA of 4.08. The Rangers will have Dunning on the mound tonight, has a 1-6 record on the season and a 4.42 ERA. The Rangers are 2-3 over their last 5 games. The Mariners are 52 and 45, 25 and 23 at home, hitting 236 as a team on the season and have a team ERA of 3.58. The Mariners will have Kirby on the mound. He has a 2-3 record on the season and a 3.78 ERA. Mariners are 2-3 over their last 5. Mariners went to the All-Star break on a 14-game winning streak, then came out of the All-Star break, got lost 3 straight, and then now have won 2 in a row. Or they beat the Rangers last night. The Mariners did. I like the Mariners here again at home with Kirby on the mound. I like the Mariners on the money line. And then the last game tonight, we have the Washington Nationals at the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers are 1.5 run favorites, minus 250 on the money line. The Nationals are plus 205 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9. I like the Dodgers in this game. These are two teams going the totally opposite direction. Nationals did beat the Dodgers last night, though, so the Dodgers are going to have to play better ball today. But I look for the Dodgers to get the win tonight. But the minus 250 on the money line, there's just no value there. So I would lean toward the Dodgers at the minus 1.5 in this game. All right, that's all of today's Major League Baseball games. Do have one WNBA game tonight, as you have the Las Vegas Aces at the Chicago Sky. The Sky are 2.5 point favorites, or minus 152 on the money line. The Aces are plus 128 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 171.5. This should be a real good game. Two of the better teams in the league. So it should be a fun game tonight. I like the I'll lean toward the Chicago Sky at home on the money line. But all right, let's get to our. I'll give you guys a pick for every game real quick, and then I'll give out my best picks of the day. I like a pick. Picks for every game. I like the Reds money line over the Marlins, the Braves money line over the Phillies, the Rays money line over the Orioles, the Cardinals money line over the Blue Jays, the Red Sox money line over the Guardians, the Mets money line over the Yankees. I like the Padres money line over the Tigers, the Royals money line over the Angels, the Twins money line over the Brewers, the White Sox money line over the Rockies, Astros money line over the Athletics, the Giants money line over the Diamondbacks, the Mariners money line over the Rangers, and the Dodgers minus 1.5 over the Nationals. My best picks of the day are the Cincinnati Reds money line over the Marlins, the Tampa Bay Rays money line over the Baltimore Orioles, the Boston Red Sox money line over the Cleveland Guardians. I like the San Diego Padres money line over the Detroit Tigers, the Chicago White Sox money line over the Colorado Rockies, and the Houston Astros money line over the Oakland Athletics. So to recap my picks of the day, Oakland Athletics money line, picks of the day recap. Astros money line, White Sox money line, San Diego Padres money line, the Red Sox money line, the Tampa Bay Rays money line, and the Cincinnati Reds money line. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Don't forget we're live Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room, and on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at the ASAP Sports Network. You can also find GSR Gonzo Sports Room, our sports talk show, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 11 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Gonzo Sports Room, where I post all the information about our shows. We also do a pro wrestling podcast, GWR Gonzo's Wrestling Room. New episodes of it drop Sundays at 9 a.m. And we also do, you can find it on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast. Most places you listen to podcasts, you can find it at Gonzo's Wrestling Room. Also, you can find the video version on YouTube at Gonzo Sports Room. We also do some GWR live shows. Yesterday, we had a big interview with the pro wrestling tag team, the Dirty Birds. If you missed it, go check it out. It was a great conversation. Tomorrow we'll have, tomorrow we'll have the Bulletproof Posse on, another pro wrestling tag team, one of the stronger factions that you'll see on the independent scene. So they'll be on tomorrow. So make sure you join us for that. We also live streamed a professional wrestling show over the weekend at the Hendricks County Fair, WPW Fair Fight. Go back, watch that on our YouTube and Facebook pages. It was an awesome show. Main event was a steel cage match. And then also today at 4:30 p.m., we'll be doing a live recap show of the Warrior Pro Wrestling Fair Fight. That will be live at 4:30 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room. We appreciate everybody watching. Please hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Like and follow us on Facebook. Leave a review on our Facebook page. Rate and review the podcast. We would greatly appreciate it. Do the same thing for the ASAP Sports Network. Go check out their YouTube page. Hit that subscribe button. Like and follow them on Facebook. You can also find me on the ASAP Sports Network at 1 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday on the ASAP Afternoon Blitz. Come join us for that. Usually 2 or 3 other guys on there with me. Always a great conversation. But thanks for joining us today. We will see you guys hopefully here in about 45 minutes for the live recap show of Warrior Pro Wrestling Fair Fight. And then we will see you guys hopefully tomorrow for Easy Money, a sports betting show, and then also tomorrow night for GSR Gonzo Sports Room. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day and stay safe.
All sports, all plays. Yeah. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we're making up plays. We're talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.